Most people think you need eggs, chicken, or expensive protein powder to build muscle and stay healthy. But what if I told you one tiny bowl of an Indian food costs less than 10 rupees and still packs more protein than an egg? Today we're counting down 10 powerful vegetarian protein foods, starting from simple everyday snacks all the way to a plant-based protein source that gives an insane 27 grams of protein in just one serving. And trust me, the number one food shocked even me. Let's begin with a food that Indian farmers have trusted for generations. Number 10. Sattu. Long before protein shakes existed, people in villages used to drink sattu before working for hours in the heat. Why? Because this simple drink keeps you full, energized, and strong. One glass gives around 12 grams of protein. And the best part? It costs less than a cup of chai. Just mix roasted chana powder with cold water, lemon, black salt, cumin, and a little mint. Refreshing, cheap, and incredibly powerful. But wait, if one simple drink gives 12 grams, what foods are hiding even more protein? Number 9. Roasted chana. Tiny, crunchy, and seriously underrated. One small bowl gives around 7 grams of protein. Indian wrestlers have eaten roasted chana for centuries because it was cheap energy with real nutrition. You can eat it plain, mix it into a salad, or crush it over poha and chats. Honestly, this might be one of the most budget-friendly protein foods on earth. Number 8. Green peas. Most people see matar as just another vegetable. Big mistake. 1 cup of cooked peas gives about 8 grams of protein. And here's what makes peas special. They're incredibly versatile. Add them to rice. Mix them into khichdi. Stuff them inside parathas. Or blend them into a creamy mint soup. Simple foods can still be powerful. And that's something the fitness industry doesn't want enough people to realize. Now, before we continue, there's one huge myth we need to destroy. Protein is not only about muscles. Your hair? Made from protein. Your skin? Protein. Your organs, hormones, enzymes, immune system? All depend on protein. And after age 30, your body naturally starts losing muscle every single year. That's why weak knees, poor balance, and low energy become common as people age. But enough protein combined with strength training can slow this decline dramatically. So the real question is, are you eating enough protein daily? We'll answer that in a moment. But first, number 7. Peanuts. Also called the poor man's almonds, 1 handful gives around 8 grams of protein. And unlike fancy health foods, peanuts are available almost everywhere. Eat them roasted, blend them into peanut butter, or spread that peanut butter over bananas. It's cheap, tasty, and surprisingly filling. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter alone can give around 8 grams. Number 6. Sprouts. Now, most people only know mung sprouts, but there are actually protein-packed sprouts almost nobody talks about. Black chana sprouts, masoor sprouts, and horse gram sprouts. These can give nearly 9 grams of protein per bowl. And here's the crazy part. Horse gram got its name because it was traditionally fed to horses before races for strength and endurance. That's how powerful it is. And no, making sprouts is not difficult. Soak overnight. Wrap in cloth. Rinse once daily. That's it. Within 48 hours, you've created one of the healthiest protein foods possible. Now let's answer the question everybody asks. How much protein do I actually need? A simple rule. Take your body weight in kilograms and aim for roughly the same number in grams of protein daily. So if you weigh 60 kilos, aim for around 60 grams of protein. But if you train hard in the gym, lift weights, or do intense workouts, you may need even more. And this is where most people think vegetarian diets fail. But do they really? Keep watching. Number 5. Besan chila. This is where things get interesting. 2 basin chilas can give around 16 grams of protein. That's more protein than a 2-egg omelet. Yes, seriously. Just mix besan with water, onions, tomatoes, spices, and vegetables. Cook it on a pan. Done. High-protein breakfast. No expensive ingredients needed. And if you want more nutrition, blend spinach into the batter. Or beetroot for a bright pink chila. Simple trick. Huge difference. Number 4. Red lentil tofu. This food completely surprised me. Imagine turning ordinary masoor dal into a soft, tofu-like block packed with protein. 1 serving gives around 13 grams of protein. And making it is shockingly easy. Soak red lentils overnight. Blend with water. Cook until thick. Then refrigerate. That's it. Slice it like paneer. Cook it into curries. Toss it into stir-fries. And suddenly, regular dal becomes a high-protein meat alternative. But wait, aren't plant proteins incomplete? Not exactly. Here's what most people don't know. One plant may lack a certain amino acid, but another plant contains it. That's why combinations like dal and rice work so well together. Rice is low in lysine. Dal is rich in lysine. Together? Complete protein. Traditional Indian meals were solving this problem long before modern fitness experts started talking about. Number 3. Soy foods. Probably the most misunderstood protein food on Earth. But nutritionally, soy is incredibly powerful. Tofu, tempeh, whole soybeans. All of them contain complete protein. Just 100 grams can give around 17 grams of protein. And tofu absorbs flavor beautifully. Stir-fry it. Add it to wraps. Cook it like paneer. Tempeh is even more interesting because it's fermented, giving it a rich, nutty flavor. This is one food many vegetarians seriously underestimate. Number 2. Plant protein powder. Now listen carefully. Not everybody needs protein powder. If you already get enough protein from whole foods, you're fine. But for people struggling to hit high-protein goals, especially gym goers, a clean plant protein powder can help. 1 scoop gives around 24 grams of protein. But avoid powders loaded with sugar, artificial flavors, and chemicals. Always check ingredients carefully. Protein powder should supplement your diet, not replace real food. And finally, the number 1 vegetarian protein source on this list. A food most people have never even heard of. Number 1. Watermelon seed paneer. Yes, paneer made completely from seeds. And 1 serving gives an unbelievable 27 grams of protein. Even crazier? It tastes shockingly similar to regular paneer. Just soak watermelon seeds, blend with water, strain into milk, heat it, and let it curdle. Press it into a block. And suddenly you've got a completely plant-based paneer loaded with protein. No dairy needed. You can use it in curries, tikka, wraps, or literally any paneer dish. So after seeing all this, can you really hit your protein goals without meat? Absolutely. A smoothie with peanut butter. Besan chila for breakfast. Dal and chapati for lunch. Sattu in the evening. Tofu or seed paneer for dinner. And suddenly, you're crossing 60, 80, even 100 grams of protein naturally. No extreme diets. No complicated hacks. Just smart food choices. And honestly, maybe the biggest lie we've been told is that vegetarian food is weak. Because when you actually look at the numbers, it's far more powerful than most people ever imagine. That's all for today. Now I want to ask you something. Which of these protein foods surprised you the most? Was it besan chila, soy, or watermelon seed paneer? Comment below and let me know. And if someone in your family still believes vegetarian food has no protein, send them this video. Because as you just saw, you absolutely can meet your daily protein needs naturally with plant-based foods. And the best part? Most of these foods are already sitting inside Indian kitchens right now. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more health and nutrition content backed by real research and simple, practical advice. I'll see you in the next video.